In today's episode, we are going to continue talking about consequentialism by taking a look at some specific ways in which consequentialism plays out in the American church. Before we get into specifics, I do want to remind you that in the last episode, I focused on how consequentialism has been uncovered in my life and continues to be uncovered in my life. I struggle with consequentialism. It's ingrained into us. And I want to make sure that you understand. I've got 4 whole episodes about where I've seen consequentialism in my life because I want to make sure you don't perceive this as being judgmentalism or moralism as I talk about the uncovering of consequentialism in these specific areas. I'm doing this because I want to, together as the church, recognize a fault, repent of it, and seek to help others to see that and seek to help others walk through making difficult decisions, because being non-consequentialist is difficult. It often involves bearing cross. So in this episode, I want to talk about ectopic pregnancies, which is a really big problem for anti-abortion Christians because non-Christians or pro-abortion Christians see that we argue against abortion in all situations, even if there's a mother in some country where she feels like she can't take care of her child, or a mother in a difficult situation who feels like her child is going to grow up and have to join a gang and the life is going to be terrible. We condemn those situations, yet when it comes to an ectopic pregnancy where we fear for our own life or the life of our spouse, then we say, you know what, we can't control that, so yeah, abort the baby. Sure, inconsistency doesn't disprove the anti-abortion position, but it certainly makes it problematic. What most Christians are going to do is they're going to invoke double effect here. So if a mother takes chemotherapy while she's pregnant and the chemo ends up killing the child, that's a double effect. She didn't want the child to die, but the chemo killed the child, and so therefore that's a double effect. No, not murder, no fault of the mother, just a side effect. The problem with invoking double effect in ectopic pregnancies is that, in general, the way that ectopic pregnancies are resolved is we take a medicine to abort the child. The intent of the medicine is to abort the child, and there are lots of problems with that. To hear this idea of the double effect expounded and to hear more nuance about ectopic pregnancies and potential solutions, check out the episode in the Consequentialism season on ectopic pregnancies, as well as the episode I have in the season on abortion.